women setting up women to be gang raped, groups of teenagers roaming estates, kidnapping a girl, dragging her through the streets and then raping her. Is this whole gang rape thing a black problem?
No, I don't think it is, but there is a disproportionate amount of young black boys involved in it. And that is why I am very concerned, because we've got a situation in our community that needs to be addressed. And I don't believe, in my opinion, that we in the community are addressing it.
Why not?
Many of us don't like to look in the mirror.
I want to understand the sexual attitudes of some young people in inner cities. So I've come to King's Cross in London to talk about sexual practices in general.
If you deal with a girl and you don't take her serious, then like obviously you will bring people in it, and then every man will have a go.
What about emotion? What about respect?
Oh, we don't take that into consideration. It's a line-up, innit?
A line-up.
It's a circle where every man gets their piece of the pie.
China.
When you say line up this girl and how many
like,
boys will you pass them around?
Yeah, if you ask her like, boom, like what, is it just me or can I bring my boys in, innit? You can't force a girl to do something she don't want to do.
I ain't gonna lie, I know boys that I've raped, yeah, but it's like, it's 50-50. I don't know what that is.
Same here.
That don't make me a racist, I don't care, innit? I know man them that rape, so I don't give a f***. I mean, I don't care, but yeah, like, it's 50-50.
She first got involved in gangs aged just 13 when she was used as a drugs runner. She used to carry a knife and has been stabbed herself. She knows firsthand how gangs intimidate people.
Most people think, yeah, if I go to the police, the boys are going to get more angry about it and they're going to come after me.
Partly out of fear, partly to fit in with the gang, Susan says she set up girls to be attacked.
You'd see the boys and then you'd see me walking next to them. And if they ever had a problem with a girl, they'd call me and I'd be like, yeah, I'll come with my girls and I do something to the girl as well. And there was a couple of times where I actually set the girl up to get raped.
In fact, she says she arranged for girls to be gang raped on 2 occasions as a punishment for sleeping with her boyfriend. When you say you've been periods when you actually set up other girls to be raped, how many people would have raped those girls?
It would be like about, what, 6 or 7 boys, 8 boys. They call it gang rape and that was it. Like boys, whoever was there, who wanted to get involved, like, yeah, I'm on it, I'll come, and that was it.
And how would you set them up?
I'd say like, I'd ring them, and then I'd keep everything cool and act like we're friends, and then I'd be like, oh, come with me, and then we'd be on my block, and I'll be, wait here for a second, say it was a park, wait here for a second, then I'll go and get the boys and say, yeah, she's in the park, and they'd come over, and then just do whatever they wanted.
I thought I'd left such horrors behind, but tonight I'm investigating gang rape in Britain. I've been shocked to discover that it's happening right here. But what is even harder for me as an African is the evidence that we've uncovered, which indicates that a disproportionate number of these attacks are being carried out by black or mixed-race young men. Alerted by 2 high-profile gang rape cases that saw a total of 13 young men aged 12 to 19 convicted, we set out to discover just how many other cases there have been in the past 3 years. The dispatches team contacted the Crown Prosecution Service and Association of Chief Police Officers, but neither had figures. So we approached all 51 police forces in Britain. Only half responded. We set out to examine convictions in gang rape cases involving 3 or more perpetrators, all under 25 years old. The team spent 4 months collating information on all the cases we could find by looking at news reports, court listings, speaking to journalists and barristers. We didn't find all the cases in Britain. These are just the ones we could track down. We only included cases where convictions were recorded. We verified this information with Crown Courts, the Court Service and 80 barristers who specialize in rape cases. We tracked down cases involving 92 young people convicted of being involved in gang rape. 66 of those convicted were black or mixed race. 13 were white, and 13 came from other countries, including Afghanistan, Iraq, and Libya. The figure of 92 may seem small, but we have to remember these were men who were convicted of being involved in gang rape. And the fact that 66 of those 92 were black or mixed race is statistically significant. And I feel it's a fact we can't ignore.
Tonight, a gang of 5 men from Derby has been convicted of systematically grooming and sexually abusing teenage girls. The leaders of the gang are said to be Abid Mohammed Sadiq and Mohammed Rahman Liaquat, both married with children. This CCTV footage shows their gang preying on young girls on a street in Derby. These girls walked away, but another 26 came forward to say they'd been the victims, the youngest of whom was 12. Many of the victims were given alcohol or drugs before being forced to have sex in cars, rented houses or hotels across the Midlands. One girl described a sexual assault involving at least 8 men.
This is a pattern of grooming that we see across the UK.